Noong February 17, sinubukang tawagan ng University of the Philippines Electrical and Electronics Engineering Institute at ng DOST Advanced Science and Technology Institute ang mga astronauts mula sa International Space Station gamit ang isang amateur radio station na binuo ng team kasama ang isa sa ating mga balik scientist na si Engineer Leo Almazan. Subalit sa kasamaang palad, hindi naging matagumpay ang kanilang unang attempt dahil na rin sa mga hindi inaasahang interference. Pero ngayong Mayo, susubukan nila muling kontakin ang mga astronauts sa ISS. At sa pagkakataong ito, ibang paraan na ang kanilang gagamitin. At dahil dyan, 99.9% na ang success rate ng pag-contact na ito. Kaya naman, ipaliliwanag sa atin ni Balik Scientist Engineer Leo Almazan ang mga hakbang na kanilang ginawa sa makasaysayang contact na ito kasama na ang kanyang team mula sa UP, EEEI at DOST ST. Ngayong araw yan sa DOSTv Science for the People.
Yeah, itong live contact natin is the culmination of several development dito sa Pilipinas na ginawa natin as Balik Scientists. Yung ground station, although it took 1 year to 18 months na mabuo, nandito at magagamit na natin. And ang kagandahan ng contacting the ISS is not just for us, it's for mga estudyante. Kaya pinili ko high school students to talk to the astronauts para maengganyo sila to go into the STEM. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Nagawa ko na rin sa stage siya with the space shuttle. So I have my experience now. And so I'm bringing that experience here para sa mga estudyante, sa mga high school students. And like I said, it's once-in-a-lifetime opportunity para sa kanila to speak to the astronauts ng International Space Station. Talagang ginaanyayahan ko kayo because this is a historic event. Wala pa sa Pilipinas and I believe sa Southeast Asia na may ganito na kakausapin mo yung astronauts sa International Space Station. So, ang kagandahan nito is magagamit natin yung teknolohiya na nilagay natin dito sa UP EEEI para kontakin yung International Space Station. Para yun lang yung validation na tinatawag. Na after nabuo mo, then what? Well, we were able to talk to the International Space Station. Mabigat na yan. That is a very successful event na. Sa Tiwata 2, ang ano ko lang doon really is I recommended. No? All the designers are in Japan. And I pay attention closely sa FM transponder. And yung any kind of issues na meron, yung mga antena nga dito namin tinest eh. We were testing the antennas here sa EEEI. So I pay attention. Ang design na inano ko in development ko is the ground station. In fact, sa Holy Angel University, ang tinayo ko doon is a weather sat. Para tayong second eye ng pag-asa. Kasi kung mawalan ng communication ng pag-asa to kamukha sa Tacloban for 48 hours, wala silang contact, at least kung meron kang weather satellite na transportable na nilagay mo sa Tacloban, meron ka pa rin image of the Philippines, anong klaseng weather, anong klaseng clouds, anong klaseng temperature ang dumadaan or front na dumadaan sa Pilipinas. Kaya meron ka pa rin, maski walang pag-asa. Itong mga radio satellites na ginagamit sa taas, there's at least, from my last count, 94 low Earth orbit CubeSats ang tawag nila kasi maliliit yun. Mas maliit pa dito. And they do a lot of digital at saka old analog type of communication. Meron rin silang camera para ng Diwata 1 and Diwata 2. Pero maliliit lang sila. Kaya mas mura. In fact, UP Tripoli ay bumili kami ng 3 na CubeSat for future development. Ang kagandahan nun, mura. You do not have to spend millions and millions of dollars to do some development. Doon ka talaga nag-uumpisa eh. All your design, kung gusto mo, i-design mo sa maliit. Kasi pag nasira man lang yun, konti lang, maybe you lost $1 million versus a $14 million satellite. Ang kagandahan nito is the Philippines will have a national space agency. Sa patas na yan. It's still in Congress, pero I have a feeling I was told na magiging 100% na yan. So this is the start. Yung first attempt, kaya tayo hindi naka-successfully receive and transmit dahil may interference. Madaming interference. Sa downlink natin, which is at 145.800, 3 minutes before na nag-start tayo, kung naalala mo pa, meron akong sinigawan sa frequency kasi, very close to our frequency. Nag-splatter lang siya. And sabi ko, this is a communication event and with the satellite, with the International Space Station. And this frequency is reserved for all satellites at terrestrial broadcast. Hindi niya alam yun, matagal bago siya umalis. Okay? So, nung time na nag-attempt na tayo tumawag sa kanya, every 10 seconds ako nag-attempt sa kanya. Ang sabi sa akin ng mga tiga Mindanao at saka taga Thailand, nung nakaka-receive sila, nasa wrong frequency rin siya. He was in region 2 frequency band, samantala sa region 3 tayo. Pero I think the last 5 minutes, when he finally found out na mali siya, tumawag siya. Pero tumatawag na, nakikinig na siya. Nung tumatawag tayo, every 10 seconds, nandun ka, hindi niya rin tayo naririnig. Dahil may interference, magulo. I have a photo here of the spectrum analysis that we did. And makikita niyo sa picture ko na wala talaga tayo malulusutan because very busy yung frequency spectrum na yun. From 144.5 hanggang 144.560, very busy. Makikita mo sa picture na papakita ko. So, wala siyang magagawa. Hindi na tayo maririnig. May problema. Madaming interference dito sa Pilipinas. Meron silang, joke sa taas, sa ISS. Pagdaan nila sa China at saka sa Philippines, pinapatay na yung radyo nila. Because yung digital repeater system nila, na-interfere. So, but it's not really a joke, it's a fact. Ginagawa lang nilang joke, but it's a fact. So, yun ang mga problema natin nung time tayo. Hindi natin siya ma-receive, hindi niya rin tayo ma-receive sa taas. Meron akong ginawang file motion sa NTC via para na enforce nila yung laws. At saka hanapin niya lang nag-i-interfere. Reason being is because the last 2 weeks or 10 days really, the ISS had another event. Nagpadala sila ng slow scan TV signal towards the Earth. And madami nag-complain dito sa Pilipinas na hindi nila ma-receive completely yung image kasi may deliberate interference. And meron rin akong tawag nito, video na ginawa ko sa bahay na talaga nag-i-interfere siya. And from what we were doing here sa UP, we were able to kind of track where the interference is. So we have an idea where the interference is now, somewhere in Cavite.
Pero sir, it was intended?
Yeah, it's an intentional interference. Pwede mo siyang pakulong because he is interfering with the legal communication on an amateur frequency band. So meron akong formal complaint sa NTC that I will file after tignan ng para muna yung Philippine Amateur Radio Association because I need their endorsement to file it to NTC. Nag-broadcast lang sila. Medyo malakas siya. Kasi hanggang Pampanga na nare-receive ko siya. So malakas siya. So, at saka maganda rin siguro yung antena niya. And what he does is kinikinya yung microphone. Tapos nun, yung maririnig mo pa yung yung ambulansya eh. Or lalagay yun sa television, maririnig mo yung commercial sa television, gano'n. And so wala kang magagawa. Pag nag-receive ka ng signal, talagang blank, wala kang magagawa because masyado siya malakas. On the second attempt, we will not go through the radios anymore or yung station natin sa EEI. We will do what they call a telebridge. What a telebridge is meron kaming ground station sa Australia or Hawaii. They will be the one receiving the signal. Tapos noon, yung signal nila will be broadcast to us through the internet. Parang Skype, parang ganun. So, pwede mo silang kausapin yung astronaut through the telebridge. So, kasi sigurado ka walang interference sa Hawaii at saka sa Australia. Because we have a lot of ground stations. NASA, Ares, even us, we have a ground station sa Australia that helps us track the satellites. Meron rin sa Hawaii, nasa bundok yun. The reason why they do that is because para walang interference, they're in the isolated areas. And one of these days, we might just do that here in the Philippines. We will have a remote a ground station somewhere where it's not electrically noisy or radio noisy, and we will do our reception and our transmission sa very isolated areas. In the early 90s yata or late 80s, a friend of mine who used to be the movie actor Jose Marie Gonzalez, amateur radio operator, filed a case against a colorum. And the colorum, who is a non-Filipino national, was found guilty and he was jailed for 7 years. 7 years because he was an illegal and doing interference the last 7 years. So what happened was when he was caught, he was sentenced to 7 years. And after the 7 years, he was deported to his original country of origin. For sure, there won't be any interference. So ang risk lang natin dito is because it's through the telephone line, baka noisy yung telephone line. Other than that, there is very minimal risk. Hindi kamukha nung last time na nagana tayo via radio. But maybe in the third or fourth attempt natin with the astronauts, we might try radio again. Kasi by that time, siguro naman alam na ng NTC na nangyayari. I was told it was scheduled for the week of May 7. So that it could mean May 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12. So we don't know. We will find out probably next week kung kailan, what day of the week it will be, like last time. Ganun rin, binigyan na kami ng 1-week window. And then about, I think, 8 days before the event, sinabi kung anong what day and time. There is no dry run, but there will be what they call a test. Kasi last time, wala rin tayong test, or you can call it dry run. So we will have a test, at least the day before, and then mananawagan and make sure everything is connected properly. And then the day of the event, 1 hour before that, another dry run ulit. And then I was told that 10 minutes before that, talagang tatawag na sila. And then I will wait for their reception of the ISS, and then we'll start the question and answer session by the students and the astronaut.
Missed an episode? Want to try Pinoy recipe? Or check today's weather? Or perhaps just be amazed at events, people, and places of science, technology, and innovation. Get them all here via the DOSTv app. Just download the app and you'll see the shows anytime, anywhere. Don't be left behind. Be updated and watch DOSTv. DOSTv app. Now available on Google Play.
Good morning sa'yo, Jel. Good morning din po sa lahat ng taga-subaybay ng DOSTv. Dalawang weather system ang nakakapekto sa bansa, easterlies at intertropical convergence zone. Itong easterlies ay naapektuhan niya itong Luzon, samantalang itong ITZ o intertropical convergence zone ang naapektuhan ang Visayas at Mindanao. Sa ngayon, wala man tayo binabantay ang bagyo, low pressure area sa loob ng PAR, at ganoon din sa labas ng Philippine Area of Responsibility. At dahil dito, ang buong Visayas ay makakaranas ng maulap na kalangitan na may mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan at thunderstorm. Kaya makakaasa tayo na mabukas-bukasan ang init na panahon doon. Kaya yung makikita, 31 degrees Celsius inaasahan natin sa Tacloban, 32 sa Metro Cebu, at 32 degrees Celsius sa Iloilo City. Dito naman sa bandang Mindanao, dahil pa rin sa ITZ, so inaasahan pa rin natin ang maulap na kalangitan na may mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan at thunderstorm. Kaya inaasahan pa natin na mabawas-bawasan ang mainit na panahon doon. 30 degrees Celsius sa Davao, 32 degrees Celsius naman sa Cagayan de Oro City, at dito naman sa Zamboanga City, nasa 30 degrees Celsius ang inaasahan po natin ngayong araw. Pero sa Luzon, dahil nga sa easterlies, makakasa pa rin tayo ng mainit na panahon maliban sa mga localized thunderstorms sa hapon o gabi. Sa Metro Manila, inaasahan po natin ngayong araw aabot ng 35 degrees Celsius. Napakataas na temperatura, inaasahan pa rin natin sa Tuguegarao, 38 degrees Celsius. 34 degrees Celsius naman sa Lawag. Dito naman sa Baguio ay wala halos pagbabago. 16 hanggang 25 degrees Celsius ang inaasahan pa natin agwat ng temperatura. At hindi ganun kasing init sa Metro Manila. Legazpi, 33 degrees Celsius. Sa Puerto Princesa City naman ay hindi ganun kasing init sa Metro Manila, 32 degrees Celsius. Sa susunod 3 araw, patuloy magiging malinsangan ng panahon sa Metro Manila maliban sa mga pulo-pulong pag-ulan. So 34 to 35 degrees Celsius ang inaasahan po natin bukas hanggang sa Biyernes. Sa Baguio City, walang halos pagbabago sa agwat ng temperatura. Nang mataas 25 degrees Celsius bukas sa Huwebes at bagyang bababa 24 degrees Celsius sa Biyernes. Sa Legazpi City, dahil pa rin sa easterlies, 33 degrees Celsius bukas, Huwebes, bagyang bababa, at babalik din sa 33 degrees Celsius sa Biyernes. Pero sa Metro Cebu bukas, patuloy magiging maulap na kalangitan na may mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan at thunderstorm, dulo pa rin ng ITZ. At inaasahan natin na magbubuti ang panahon sa Huwebes, ganun din sa Biyernes. 30 degrees Celsius, dahil nga po buong araw pa maulap, kaya inaasahan natin na 30 degrees Celsius. So magandang balitaw yan kung nakakaranas tayo ng mga matagal na panahon na mainit, so bawas-bawasan ang alisangan ng panahon bukas. Pero bago tataas ang temperatura dahil nga sa bahagyang maulap at magpapakita ang sikat ng araw, kaya 32 degrees Celsius. Sa Metro Davao, sa sunod 3 araw, patuloy magiging maulap na kalangitan na may mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan at thunderstorm dahil sa inaasahan pa natin yung epekto ng ITZ o Intertropical Convergence Zone. 29 degrees Celsius bukas at sa Huwebes at Biyernes, 30 degrees Celsius. Inaasahan po natin ang araw lubog sa ganap na 6:21 ng hapon. Para sa mga karagdagang updates, sundan po kami sa aming official social media account. Bisitahin po lagi ang aming Pag-asa website, www.pagasa.usd.gov.ph. Mula sa Pag-asa, ako po si Alzar D. Aurelio.
DOSTv would like to thank Filipino Creazione de Mano Incorporated. Visit their showroom at ground floor lobby, PSMBFI Building, 318 Santolan Road, West Crames, San Juan City. SciDev, the world's leading source of reliable and authoritative news, views, and analysis on information about science and technology for global development. Visit their website at www.scidev.net.
Talaga nga namang nagsisimula na sa ating bansa ang pagpapaunlad ng ating space science. Kasabay na nito ang panukalang magkaroon ang ating bansa ng sariling space agency. Wala talagang imposible sa siyensya, hindi ba? Maraming salamat sa pagsama sa amin sa masayang talakayan tungkol sa space science. Ako po si Jel Miranda at ito po ang DOSTv Science for the People.